Hello everyone. So if you have ever watched any of these videos, you understand that every Monday morning I do a report based off of what's been happening in the market for Lancaster, Berks, York, Lebanon, and Dauphin. Um, Whenever we look at the reports on a weekly basis, we are able to see some indicators of what's happening in the market, where's it headed, things like that. However, whenever we scale back a little bit further and look at it on a monthly basis, we're also able to get a little bit more information as well, that's helpful for you as you're looking to sell, buy, invest, whatever you're looking to do in the real estate market. More information is always better. And so what we're going to start doing is doing a monthly report, just to show you a little bit better of what's going on in the market. So one of the things that we're going to start looking at is, of course, average days on market. We're also going to look at the sold price versus the list price, because that's another good indicator of what's going on in the market and what you can expect to see as you're looking to sell or buy whatever you're looking to do. And then, of course, we're also going to be looking at the total number of units that have closed for each month. And then, of course, as we usually do on the weekly basis, we look at the median home price as well. So we'll start out with Lancaster. So as you can see, for the month of April, average days on market was at 6 days. And as you can see that, the sold price versus list price. So typically for Lancaster, the houses were going for 103.3% over the initial listing price. So essentially, things are being sold at higher than what they were originally listed at. The total number of sales for the month is 433. As you can see, we did a little bit of that for last month, March. The average, or the amount that closed for the month of March was 375. So a few more closings for the month of April for sure. And then also there were 67 that were either expired, withdrawn, or canceled. And then, of course, the average home price, or the median home price for the month of April, so that factors in everything that closed in the month of April, was 280,000. For Berks, as you can see, average days on market for the month of April was also at 6 days. Sold versus list price was at 102.1%. And then the total number of closed units for the month of April for Berks was 388. And then lastly, as you can see, for the median home price was a little over 232,000. For York, average days on market for the month of April was 5 days. The sold versus list price was 101.9. And then, of course, for the number of units that sold for the month of April was 490 units. And then the median home price, averaging everything that closed in April, was a little over 226,000. For Lebanon average days on market for the month of April was also 6 days. So in general, everything was 5 to 6 days. The sold versus list price was 103.9%, so that's a little bit higher than what we saw in Lancaster, Berks, and York. Total number of closed sales was 114, and then the median home price was a little over 242,000. Keep in mind, Lebanon has a little bit lower inventory rates, so numbers fluctuate just a little bit more there, just because the inventory is a little bit lower. And then lastly, for Dauphin average days on market for the month of April was also 5 days. Sold versus list price was 106.7%. Total number of closed sales for the Dauphin area was 297. And then the median home price for Dauphin for the month of April was $30,000. So as I said, we're going to start doing this as on a monthly basis as well, so that we can not only be comparing week to week, but we can also be comparing month to month as well. And what that essentially means is that you, as you're watching these videos, you're just going to be that much more informed whenever you're looking to list, buy, invest, whatever you're looking to do in real estate, you're going to be more informed. And so I look forward to seeing you here next month.